Hi, welcome to Room 9, our region's largest classroom. I'm Mrs. Williams. I teach first grade in the Windsor C1 School District. That's in Imperial, Missouri. This is
Mrs. Forth. Hi, everybody. I'm from the Rockwood School District. I'm excited to be here with you today as we learn a little bit about reading and math. So before we start, we really want to know,
where are you? Are you near the airport? Top Golf? Are you out at Six Flags?
That's where I live.
Yay! Are you near the Magic House? Closer to the zoo? Maybe you are close to the St. Louis Arch or the Mississippi River. That's where I'm at. I'm a little bit south of St. Louis in Herculaneum near the Mississippi River.
It looks like we have friends from all over St. Louis joining us today.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Very exciting. Okay, let's go ahead and start with our welcome poem. I'm going to point to the words. Feel free to join along with me as I say I'm ready. Welcome, welcome, everyone. How are you today? We are so glad to be with you, learning math and reading too.
And speaking of how are you today, we need to do a zone check because before we get ready to learn, each day we check in on our body and brain. Really smart scientists that study brains know that happy, calm brains do the best learning. If you are in the green zone, that means that you are calm, you are happy, and you are ready to complete your work, help others, and reach your daily goals. And this is the hand signal. So if you are in green zone, show me you're green and good to go. If you are in the blue zone, you might be feeling a little slow and low today. You might need to draw a picture, get a hug, or think some happy thoughts to be ready to learn. Your hand signal will look like this. If you are in the yellow zone, you're maybe a little frustrated, anxious, or maybe just really excited in a good way, but not ready to learn yet. So you need to take some deep breaths, get a hug, or talk to an adult that can help you be ready. If you are in the red zone, you have flipped your lid. Your hand signal looks like this, and you're probably not learning with us right now. You're very angry or upset about something. You need to stop, get help from an adult, take some deep breaths, and check the size of your problem. So show me your hand signal. Are you green zone and good to go? I hope you are. If you are blue, yellow, or red, choose one of our strategies to help you get ready to learn.
You guys ready to get started today? All right, before we start, let's do our Room 9 chant. Can you read this along with us? Okay. I am smart. I am kind. I am brave. I am me. I'm so glad you guys decided to join us again today. I wanted to start by reviewing some of those special words we've been working really hard to learn, those snap words. Remember, snap words or sight words are words that you train your brain to read really quickly because there are lots and lots of books. So we worked on 4 sight words last week, and yesterday I showed you 4 new words. So we're going to practice all 8 words together, okay? All right, I'm going to hold the word up, and then I'm going to say it, and then I want you to say it after me, okay? I see the look. Let me hear you. Good job. Me can at a. Great. The more we practice, the more we're going to train our brains to know these words in a snap. Okay, I have a book that I thought would be perfect for us. Did you guys start school already this year? Yeah, we did too. How's it going? Yeah, I know that like each year I feel a little nervous about the new school year. Were any of you feeling nervous too? Yeah, that's totally normal because it's something new. You might have a different teacher and new friends in your class. You might be learning on a computer from home or in your classroom. Everything can be a little bit different. And so Sometimes when things feel different, we get a little nervous. And I have a book that is exactly how the character in this book feels. This book is called First Grade Stinks. What a funny title. This is written by Mary Ann Rodman and illustrated by Beth Spiegel. Can we say thanks to them? Yeah, without them, we wouldn't have it. We also wouldn't be able to read this book without the publishers. Peachtree Publishing Company is allowing us to read this book together. So let's say thank you to them too. Thank you. Okay, First Grade Stinks. I'm actually going to read the back of the book because on the back of the book, the author gives us a clue of what might happen in the book. Writing is very hard work. I am ready for recess. But when the kindergarten kids march by our door, Mrs. Gray says, "Time for art." She passes around crayons and paper. I like art, but I'd rather have recess. It sure sounds like this character isn't feeling so good about being in first grade. She misses kindergarten because kindergarten is familiar. Familiar is when something, feels like something you've done before. You know what to expect. She knows all about kindergarten because she did it. But first grade is brand new, so she's feeling a little bit nervous. You want to read to see if this character figures out that first grade is just as fun as kindergarten? Okay, let's go ahead and read. First Grade Stinks. Oh, there's all the kids going in. First day, first grade, I sing. Can't wait, can't wait. We're big kids now, Haley, says my friend Ryan as we get off the bus. Little kids stand at the school door holding their parents' hands. Not me and Ryan. We walk into school all by ourselves. Hi, Mrs. Lacey, we called to our teacher from last year. Hello, Haley and Ryan. Miss Lacey's shirt is the color of daffodils. Daffodil is a type of flower. Her sneakers match. Sneakers are another way to say tennis shoes. Inside her room, the dragon kite still hangs from the ceiling. Cutouts of leaves cover the wall. Kindergartners push through the door. Kindergartners don't know how to act, I say. Poor little kindergartners, Ryan says. We first graders know how to act. I mean, they're pretty excited about starting first grade, aren't they? I wonder what the problem's going to be because right now, she seems pretty happy. We find our new room. Our teacher's shirt is the color of dead leaves. Dead leaves? Brown. Yeah. She wears ugly brown sandals. Oh man. Good morning, she says. My name is Miss Gray. Find the desk with your name on it. She gives us a tiny smile, not a sunny morning smile like Miss Lacey's. This room does not look like Miss Lacey's. Nothing hangs from the ceiling. Nothing on the walls. Just the alphabet letters over the chalkboard. No kite, no colors, no fun. How's she feeling now? Yeah, a little disappointed. That's a great word to describe. Miss Gray calls the roll. It's when a teacher figures out who's there and who's absent, right? We stand by our chairs and say who we are and what we like best. Then Miss Gray says, time to write our A's and B's. Sasha raises her hand. We had share time first in kindergarten. Miss Gray shakes her head. We're too busy for share time right now. Ryan, please hand out the writing paper. Look at her face. Can you make that face? Yeah, she's just like, oh, I do not want to do this. No fair. Miss Lacey always let me hand out the paper. No share time, no dragon kite, no smiley teacher in a daffodil shirt. First grade stinks. I mean, she is really not enjoying her first day of first grade, is she? I hope it gets better. Writing is very hard work. I'm ready for recess. Do you ever feel that way? When something feels tough in school, you just need to take a break? Yeah. You know what I do? I just close my eyes and take a deep breath, count in my head to 10, and that helps my brain take a break. You could try that next time you're feeling that way. But when the kindergarten kids march by our door on the way to first recess, Miss Gray says, "Time for art." She passes around crayons and paper. I raise my hand. "Isn't it time for recess?" "In first grade, we only have one recess," says Miss Gray. "I like art, but I'd rather have recess." Change is tough, isn't it? Miss Gray looks at our pictures. "Haley, what an interesting sky," she says, but not like she means it. "I like orange skies." So did Miss Lacey. Miss Gray hangs Kirk's picture in front by the chalkboard. His sky is blue. I want to throw my crayons at Kirk. She's feeling angry. Yeah, as Miss Williams would say, she needs to, take a deep breath. "First grade stinks," I tell Ryan at recess. He blinks. "I like first grade." I want to punch Ryan. Oh, pinch. I want to pinch Ryan. I'm glad I looked closely at the vowel in that word. After recess, we write some more. "Haley, your A's and B's are not the same size," says Miss Gray. "Write them again, please." I look at Ryan's letters. They are exactly like the ones over the chalkboard. "Eyes on your own work, Haley," warns Miss Gray. First grade stinks. I'm feeling sorry for Haley, are you? She's kind of having a rough day. We go to lunch. There's only vanilla ice cream, no chocolate. The kindergarten kids ate all the chocolate, says the lunchroom lady. I hate vanilla. Even lunch stinks. Back in our room, Miss Gray says, "It's story time." Erica raises her hand. "What about nap time? In kindergarten, we had naps after lunch." "Oh no, I hate nap time." "First graders don't take naps," says Miss Gray. "No nap time?" Maybe first grade doesn't always stink. She found the first thing she likes about first grade. Miss Gray reads a story about a boy and his dog. They are lost and it's dark, and then Miss Gray closes the book. "That's all for today. Time for math." "Well, what happens to the boy and his dog? No fair." Last year, Miss Lacey read us whole books with lots of pictures all in one day. Binky Bug was my favorite. In first grade, even the stories stink. "Can we go back to Miss Lacey?" I whisper to Ryan. "Haley, no whispering," says Miss Gray. "I can't stand it one more minute." First grade stinks! Oh, goodness. She just stood up in front of her whole class and yelled that. The room is very, very quiet. Miss Gray comes to my desk. She looks very, very tall. "You're in trouble now," says Ryan. I wish Ryan would dry up and blow away. Miss Gray kneels beside me. "What's wrong, Haley?" "Writing is hard, and there's only one recess, and the stories don't end right." I say, "First grade stinks." Miss Gray smiles. It's a nice smile. "That's not the end of the story," she says, "just the end of a chapter." "What's a chapter?" I ask. "Well, it's part of a story. I'll read a chapter tomorrow and a chapter the next day. It might take a week to finish the story." Miss Lacey read Binky Bug and all in one day, I tell her. Miss Gray smiles again. "In first grade, we read books with chapters." "We read books with chapters, so soon you'll be able to read them yourself." "Really?" I say. "All by myself?" Happiness wishes inside me. Miss Gray nods. "That's why we work so hard. It's a lot to remember, isn't it?" Once upon a time, a boy and his dog. I smile real big. My heart glows like an orange sky. Miss Gray doesn't look like Miss Lacey or act like Miss Lacey, but she knows how I feel, just like Miss Lacey. I can teach her to like orange skies. Poor kindergartners. They can't read. They have to take naps. Their books don't have chapters. Kindergarten stinks. First grade is great. I'm so glad she changed her mind by the end of the story, because first grade really is great because we get to do so much fun stuff with reading and writing and math, which reminds me it's time for you to go. Have fun.
Thanks, Miss Forth. Wow, it sounds like Haley was having a really rough time. I want to see if you guys can tell what zone she was in. Was she in green zone and good to go? Was she in blue, yellow, or red? Had she flipped her lid? You're right, she was totally red zone. I kind of want to let her borrow our toolkit to help her to feel better. Well, I hope you guys are in green zone and ready to go. I know I am. So by the time we're done learning together today, you'll be able to say, I can. You say it. Identify. You say it. Numbers to 20. You say it. Using 10 frames. Wow, you guys are going to know a lot by the time today is over. Let's go ahead and do our quick warm up. We're going to get counting and let's see how we're doing it today. We're going to do the wave all the way to 20. Are you ready? Get your waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's do baby waves backwards from 20. Ready? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Nice job, guys. All right, well, I've got some 10 frames for you today. And right now you're saying, Mrs. Williams, what's a 10 frame? Don't worry, we'll get to that. Super clever kiddos that know a lot about numbers, just like yourself, know that organizing numbers into groups really helps you to count and add and subtract. So today we're going to learn another strategy to do that. 10 frames. So I have a number here on my 10 frame. Now I'm going to tell you that this number is the same as saying 1 10 and 2 ones. This is just another way to show it. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did you think that the number was 12? Yeah, 1 10 and 2 ones is 12. But if we look at our 10 frame, it organizes it for us. And anytime you see a 10 frame that is full, you know that it's 10. Just like you know that this disc means 10. And then you can just count on down here. So you can say 10 because this 10 frame is full, 11, 12. See how that makes it so fast and easy? Counting by tens will really help us later when we get into bigger numbers. And that's why 10 frames are so important. So I have a very big job for you to do today. Give me a thumbs up and a wiggle if you feel like you can handle it. Yeah, you've got this. All right, so your job today is to name that number. You think you can do it? I know you can. You've got this. So when I show you this 10 frame, I want you to write the number on your paper or your board or finger write it in the air. And if you're really feeling like stretching your brain muscles today, try and write the number word also. Are you ready? Let's go. Did you notice that there's one full 10 frame? How many ones? What number did you write? 3, 2, 1, showdown. Show me, show me. Did you write this number? If you wrote 15, you're right, because this 10 frame was full. You could start 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And remember, 15 is a tricky teen, so that 1 is always the line leader. So the 1 comes in front. And if you were extending your brain, you also wrote the number word. If you didn't, that's okay. Great job, guys. You're catching on to this quickly. let's get our number 15 frame out of the way and get ready to name that number. I'll give you some think time. Yep, there's a full frame. Then did you count the ones? Ready? 3, 2, 1, showdown. Show me your number. Does it match mine? Good for you. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If you said 16, you were correct. And if you wrote 16, it looked like this. Remember that our teen numbers always have T-E-E-N at the end and the beginning part. So it's kind of like putting two words together, especially on 16. All right, you ready for another one? I think you've got this. Oh, that's a big one. Is there a full 10 frame? Yep, there sure is. Did you count on from there? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Did you show me this number? Show me your board. Yep, I can see it. You did a great job. And if you wrote the number word 19, it looked like this. 9, and then our T, E, E, N, T, E, E, N. That will help you spell 19. Great job, guys. Next up, do you see what I see? Write the number. In 3, 2, 1, showdown! Show me, show me. Does your number match mine? Yeah, guys, it's 20. Good job. There are 2 full 10 frames. And if we're counting by 10, we say 10, 20. But if you weren't sure how to count by tens yet, you would have said 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Great job, guys. That was a tricky one. If you wrote the number word for 20, it looked like this. Whoops. Got a little ahead of myself. Notice there's a Y at the end there that is copying the E sound, 20. All right, let's try another. Check your 10 frame. Check those ones. In 3, 2, 1. Showdown. Show me, show me, show me. Does yours match mine? Yes, it was 18 because we had 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Great job. Got 2 more, guys. I am so proud of you and all the learning that you're doing today. All right, check that 10 frame and count up those ones. In 3, 2, 1, showdown. Did you show me 14? Good for you, because there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 14 is spelled like this. T-E-E-N, T-E-E-N. Good for you. Great job, guys. All right, one more. I think you've got this. I'll give you a second to think. Three, 2, 1, showdown! Did you say 17? Yeah, it looked like this. A 1, 10, and 7 ones, and 17 is spelled just like that. Awesome work, guys. You really worked hard to grow your brains today. I am so proud of you. Let's get this guy out of the way and finish up our day together. I want you to remember to follow our rules of the day. When you are with your adults at home, doing your learning or doing pretty much anything with your family, remember to be safe, wash those hands, and keep your hands, feet, and objects to yourself. Be respectful by using nice words and treating people the way you would want to be treated. And be responsible by getting your work done and taking care of your chores at home. Thanks for learning with us today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye!
Teaching in Room 9 is made possible with support of Bank of America, Dana Brown Charitable Trust, Emerson, and viewers like you.